Hello and welcome to FPS Coach. My name is Ron Rambo Kim, and in this video we're going to be checking out a match that EliGE just went completely monster in. As you can see here at his HLTV profile, he plays for Complexity, and look at his top 20s. In the past 5-6 years, he's been an absolute monster, being in the top 10, top 20 year after year, even reaching top 4. So we're going to be checking out this match that recently just happened from the time of the recording of this video. It went into overtime, playing versus Heroic at the CS2 Major in Copenhagen 2024. So as you can see here on the stat page, he had 37 kills, most damage here, 104 ADR, most assists, 11 first kills, and the best rating. So we're going to jump into the demo right now, and I'm going to point out all the good things that he did, and hopefully we can learn from them and get better. All right, so as we're seeing here on CT Pistol, we've got a bait set up, one player to the right. EliGE just kind of making noise there to let them know that he might be the only one anchoring the site. He was shooting through that little wooden thing there because sometimes people like to boost. And doesn't look like they're going here, so they're going to go A. All right, so we hear the execute A, so we've got a fast rotate. It's a full retake A site here. Nice little boost. Nice headshot. Got the player trapped, almost gets the planner. And EliGE instantly turned around and watched his flank because he's the only one there, or the closest one to watch flank. So I like this play, baiting his teammate, quickly clearing short, and then now flanking around to A ramp, and just very nice clean headshots. I love that instant boost there right here over this, because you could see over the smoke, and then sometimes you can catch players at sandbag, and obviously you could see over the smoke, so you might be able to get some few pickoffs there. It looks like we got a quick hit to A, flash over the roof, seeing if he can get anyone as they're trying to get into the site. Little shots through the smoke. And since he's got an M4 and it's a 2-on-4, he's going to be waiting out these smokes. This is not likely to be a win round. So if he can't get a quick picks here, he's just going to go ahead and save. So yeah, that's the play here. It's just, you don't want to throw away your M4 on these second rounds. It's such a huge investment into the economy. Ooh, nice headshot. And right there in that situation, he could have probably just continued pushing into B and saving over there, because he knows they're going to come from A and he killed one from B. So maybe that's the only thing that I would have done differently, is just continue to go B because he picked one off there. All right, so it sounds like a B execute. We've got quick rotates here. Trying to see if he can get some shots off above that smoke. And a 2-on-3, this is winnable. They haven't planted yet. Good smokes by the T side, just covering all angles for escape. He's going to play it patient here. He's got to wait out that smoke. He's got to respect it, especially because they're down in numbers. Once that smoke dissipates, okay, so they're just going to go ahead and save. No kit, 2-on-3. It's a really tough round. So even in this situations, like even though he has a deagle armor, he doesn't want to give them a kill, give them extra money, and he doesn't want to lose his armor. All right, so we've got a full buy. We've got full nades, M4 armor. Little flash peek set up there. See if you can catch someone off quickly pushing that B ramp. And anytime you're rotating outside of B back towards the middle, you definitely want to do it quietly. You don't want the DTs to get any information that you're up here. Okay, looks like a B hit. He's just making sure no one's crossing to the right. So it could be a lurker to the left. Kind of dangerous, but he's getting info here. Clearing it out. So now he knows B is safe. So the players in mid and A can know to be on high alert. All right, so we know the last player's A. So we're quickly rotating. Okay, we hear the plant. We've got him pinned in. There's only 8 seconds left. So does a nice job pressuring at the right time, making sure he can't plant. Oh, unfortunate there. Flashes teammate in the back. That would have been a good play since he had an SMG. So instant reaction to cancel that boost since they got mollied. Taking minimal damage. Good crosshair placement there. So he's looking for someone that boosts up on the left side stairs. Right here. And he gets info, so he knows B's clear. And now they can rotate and stack A. So that's what happens when you get aggressive. You get rewarded the information. And especially if you're another teammate there, you're doing it together. That's what you want to do. If you're by yourself, you probably don't want to take that risk since you're the anchor. But if you ever have a teammate there, keep that in mind. If you don't know where they're at, push together, clear it out. Now you can rotate properly. So he's going to play the retake here because it's 4-on-2. There's no need to kind of rush through that smoke and give them any cheap kills. You've got plenty of time here. And yep, there we go. You just flush them out. So that's a good rule of thumb. If, and you know, any bomb site you're playing, if you're up in numbers 4-on-2, there's smokes up and they're planning, wait for your teammates. You don't need to just rush in there because if you die, you're not going to get traded because your teammates aren't there. So having that patience to just give up that bomb plant and then know you're going to secure the round later on. Quick molly there off that little sloped wall. Make sure no one's rushing. Nade over right here. Just want to check those because people will sit behind that molly and then you can throw that nade and do high damage. Leaves with an off angle. Nice first kill, but another nice trade by that T side. You see how instantly they were trading each other. So one person dies, the other person's right there to trade the kill because the CT doesn't have time to reset their recoil. The only way they can get that second kill is to hit like some insane recoil control. Another aggressive mid play. Makes a footstep, just goes fast because it's mollied. And he can get position on this ladder player. Nicely done. So that's why he went a little bit quicker. It's because you can beat that ladder player there. So huge info, gets a pick off, mid's clear. Big advantage. Now he's going aggressive again. I love it. He's feeling it. He's not giving them any space. Now he knows B's clear. So they have to be going A. Now I love this. 3-man push to A, getting info. Making sure they're trading. Very nicely done. So Complexity playing really aggressive, getting a lot of coordinated pushes together. If they wouldn't have pushed there, they're just sitting back. Now they have to guess where their T's are going. They could go back to mid, they could go back to B. But since they have 3 there, they pushed there, traded those kills, won the round. But if they weren't there, then they know they can rotate properly. So a lot of great mid to late round aggression, early aggression. Again, you get a lot of info plays, and then you can rotate properly. Like I said, just make sure you're doing it with a teammate. Make sure you're shoulder to shoulder so your spacing's really tight so you can trade instantly. Another aggressive play. Nice little off angle here. Quietly jumping off. So look at his crosshair placement. It's so clean. The crosshair's right there, and he's slicing these angles perfectly with his movement. Huge info play if he can get through. Yeah, it's clear. So now he's flanking. And his crosshair placement is still real tight, just in case someone's lurking. You don't want to assume and get shot by a lurker or someone holding an off angle. So now here's one B, and he's telling his teammate to stay alive so he can get the kill. Now it's clear, and the teammates are instantly rotating to A. Now if I'm the A players, I'm throwing nades just to make sure I give my teammates enough time to rotate. Good sky flashes there. And 5-on-1, they seal the deal. So it was a good comeback. I mean, they lost 5 rounds, and then they came back. So huge plays there by EliGE. Again, getting those info plays. Playing really aggressive and really being a thorn in the side. All right, T-pistol looks like we're going to do a walk up to B and some kind of execute. So we spot one, but we're still being quiet here. There's no need to rush up and panic. Just taking it slow. We need to make sure we push them back, these close kind of spot angles. Let the aggro settle down, making sure they're not over-rotating. Everyone gets in position, throw your nades, and then we can execute. Okay, so tough situation here. Now we just kind of need to fight. We need to hope that a CT peaks and we can get a trade kill or an answer kill. I like this boost. Make sure you're crouching up before you... Ooh, nice shot. Making sure you're crouching before you get up because they'll see you boosted. That's unfortunate there. He gets caught off right as he was falling back. In that situation, he could have just dropped instantly if they knew that they were going to reset and go back mid to A. All right, so we've got the first gun round. Got a full buy here. Or not a full buy, but a good enough buy. AK Molly smoke. Watching for someone pushing up. And Alise is the only player here, so he's going to be playing a little passively. He's not going to be trying to take this all by himself. Now he's listening. He's figuring out where is where, so we know that they're aggressive. Their one's top middle, top left. There's probably one close right. And it's just staying back, playing patient, and see if he... All those... Oh, so he heard one drop and he instantly reacted. Well done. So like I was saying, like you want to get enough aggro, or you want to push enough and make enough noise so it draws out all these nades from them. If you're just totally quiet, you don't give them any reason to throw nades. And then it's much difficult mid and late round because they have all their nades saved. So if you're the only player kind of working a site like A ramp here, try to make enough noise to make them think you're coming, drawing out nades, and now you can hit it when everything settles down. All right, so EliGE has 26 health, so he's just going to stay back and watch the flank. He knows that they made a lot of noise here, so if someone pushes through, it could be super punishing. So he's just going to stay back to low HP with the Galil. Let his teammates work the A site. And if they get the kills and they get the site, there's no reason for him to move. But if his teammates die, he needs to go help them instantly. So he's playing patient here. Nice little off angle. Now he's going to clear it. Now he can fall back and help his teammates. So dropped his molly for his teammate, and he's going to just stay back. Let the players with high HP get first contact. And now he's going to want to look to upgrade his gun. So he's going to go ahead and look for a rifle, because the CT most likely in that situation would be saving on a 1-on-3. Okay, so we've got EliGE working the A site by himself. He's going to throw a smoke and a molly short and make it look like there's several T players over there to draw nades. Now he's instantly falling back because they know they want to hit B. He wants to keep those players at A. Now he's falling back. Nice nade placement there. And he gets caught on this angle. That's unfortunate. So EliGE's going to throw that same smoke again, making sure no one can peek top. Allows him to get close. Jumps on the sandbag, clears it. Gets the kill. Gets the second kill. Nicely done. Now they should have the A site. Nice flash there, just in case someone's back there rotating from CT. And now, see, they're taking it kind of slow. They're making sure that they're close together before they plant the bomb. And EliGE here pushing through, getting info. Knows that they're not going to come for it. It's a 5-on-2. And now they can go on the hunt. So nice entry play there from EliGE. A little smoke right here. Allows him to get close. And then he can jump up on this. And then his teammate, or the teammate can flash. He could jump up on this. He can clear this top. And then he can clear the ramp in one go. So well done. Same smoke again. Another molly. Just check where that molly lands. Making sure no one pushes up here. This time he's going to push through. He's checking for the boost. Anyone up there? Checks sandbag. Almost gets a second. So he gets good info here. So as soon as he killed this top player, he saw sandbag and he saw one ramp. So he got the entry and he got the info, and his teammates cleaned up. So if you're ever the entry player, you need to be really quick with your communication. So as soon as you kill one, you see the other people from your dead camera view, you need to instantly call that, because that split second gives all the difference for where your teammates need to put their crosshair for the trade kills. All right, so we're walking mid. Again, shoulder to shoulder, really great spacing here. So he sees one left side, his teammates got right side, so all he needs to do is focus on left. Throws a molly there just to back him up. So now they're just going to cancel, looks like, because two people have got spotted. And now they're just going to wait for a little bit. See, they're going to reset. They don't need to rush it, because obviously making all that noise and aggro, it's going to have multiple CTs rotate there. But now they just reset for a moment. Now the CTs are like, okay, well, they could have fell back. We need to reset as well. Got a boost. And he's doing it a little bit on the right-hand side, so then he can stand and peek. It's a little sneaky angle there that CT could be right here. So just be careful of that on T and CT side. So he's just going to continue to watch the left side because his teammate's watching right side. He does have a smoke and a flash. Okay, so they're splitting B, and he's going to stay up here because he knows his teammates are taking the site, and he can catch the rotators off guard. Nice. So he gets a nice kill, and he's instantly falling back because he has 6 HP. He's got the aggro tension, so there's no reason to be there. And, oh, CT pushed through, so he got good info. So what he was going to do was probably jump down and then watch the flank, probably from like this angle or something. So then his teammates can just focus on the rotations from A site. So a big lesson there is if you're ever the lurker kind of mid, if your teammates are taking the site, there's no reason for you to help them, right? You can just stay here, lurk it up, pick off the rotators. If you get one, don't be afraid to just bail. Just be like, okay, they know I'm here. The bomb's down. I don't need to do anything more. I'll just fall back and go help my teammates from another angle. His crosshair placement is just so good. Even through smokes, he just knows where to put it, always at the right time. Quick B execute. Perfect example there. Look at that. He's running through the smoke, and his crosshair's just exactly where he needs to be. Because he knows his teammates are clearing the left side, so his crosshair needs to be somewhere towards the middle or right side. Bum down. This is the great time to start using your nades just to make it really tough on the rotators. Your smokes, mollies, nades, flashes, all that. Now, got a round secure. It's a really good entry kill there from EliGE. So complexity in a really good spot, 11 and 9. They've got all the equipment. So we hear one spraying on the right-hand side. Teammate gets them. And they're still going to just kind of take it slow. There's no need to rush. Still feeling them out. Another great entry. Almost gets the next one. Good nade. That's going to do a lot of damage. And then he peeks out with it. So most likely another save 4-on-2. CTs really need their weapons for next round. Obviously, we could see that they're saving. So, all right, match point, 12-9, complexity. They have the complete lead. Obviously, we know this is going to go into overtime. So, same nade set, smoke, molly. The good thing about throwing the same nade set is that the CTs don't know if you're going with it or not. It could look like it's just one person, or it could be the whole team. Oh, nice flick reaction there. Now he's instantly clearing the angles. He knows there's one back sight now. Just throwing a flash, because why not? Oh, and misses the spray transfer. So it's actually a good play by Tess's re-clearing A short. Super late like that. All right, overtime. So we've got full nades now, which is awesome. Smoke the sandbag, molly short. Throws a nade there, and we're listening. We're drawing nades, we're listening. How many smokes are they throwing? Mollies. So then when we hit mid and late round, we know, kind of expecting what they have. Now we're jiggle peeking everything because they could be set up. Did you see that? How perfectly he did that? So he's going to peek top, middle, and the right side. His crosshair is always at the right place. He's strafing just the right amount. Now the only place they could be is close right. It's clear. So now checking these off angles. Checking for a boost top left. Nothing, nothing. So this is what you should do. If you're clearing the A ramp by yourself, that's the sequence I would copy. Because those are all the potential spots they can be in. Checking for the boost, checking anyone here. Now there's a little sneaky off angle right here. Yep, he clears it. Clears top right. No one there. So he single-handedly cleared that entire site by himself. And now they were able to get close because of it. So there's a 3-on-5. He's going to play in the smoke because he needs to make something happen. Oh, and he gets spammed. So well done. So in that situation, you tried to get maybe 2 kills. And now you make it a 3-on-2. It'd be impossible to win that round 5-on-3 when you're playing too passively because they're just going to flush you out. I wouldn't say it's impossible, but it's a low percentage round. So that's why EliGE was playing aggressively. All right, so it looks like another default. Got the same smoke. Quick molly short. Oh, and he's finding a timing here, so he's going to walk through that smoke. He's probably going short right now. The CT just reloaded, so he walked through, and he almost gets that kill, and he's just going to reset. He's not going to go for that. Wow, so I love the aggression. Even though it's overtime, it's like a round of a major. He's still playing aggressively because he's looking for those timings. And he heard that CT reload short, and he walked up and took that window. And he didn't force it either, because this is a weird angle because you have to jump up and you have to turn around. And that's a easy fight for the CT. Not an easy fight, but it's kind of like a 50-50 fight that you don't want to really take. So he's playing the odds. Nice shot. Could be one sandbag. Nope. Mollied. Now he's going to clear headshot. Could be someone in sight. Nice. Kills one boosted up there. And he's finding a sneaky angle. So he wants his teammate to get first contact, and then he can swing out. Nice kill. Now we heard the last one sight, so he's just going to reset. It's got a flash, so he could late flat peek with this. Just jiggle, peek it, get info. Now he's going to play time. So he knows he's off, no reason to peek. And then nice timing there. So EliGE actually huge round, picks up multiple kills. Love the way he cleared that A site by himself. Got up to close short and then killed a guy's sight. And all those sneaky plays allows his teammates to get up close without using any nades. So well done. Okay, so this is kind of tough now. They've got the B site. It's a full retake. Nice kill. I don't know what that T was doing. He shouldn't have peeked. All right, so it's 5-on-3. Everyone... Oh, nice kill. A little head stack. So there's one mid, one B. So he knows someone's close left. Ooh, it's the headshot, but Tess's... So I love this head stack here because you could see over that smoke. So he thought someone was mid, but there's actually one close left. And like I said, his crosshair is always at the right place and his movement is matching it. So he's always counter strafed, stopped, so he can shoot that first bullet accurately. All right, so it looks like another B retake. So he's going to leave his nades for his teammate. He's going to instantly gamble towards A-ish side. 3A, 1 mid, 1 B. Little jiggle peek here, so he's just spotting for info. So they thought it was going to be B or mid because it went super quiet at A. So he's going to just full clear mid here. He needs to get some kind of info so he can cheat and rotate. Nicely done. So now he cleared one mid. So now they have to know that they're probably going A because there were a bunch there earlier. Pop flash there just to make it really annoying for T side to push up and plant. It'll delay a good 4 or 5 seconds if it catches them. Molly there to try to stop anyone planning or pushing up close. And there's 14 seconds left here, so they have to plant. So that's why he flashes. Now they're going to push up and try to get this timing here. Nice. That was really good. Did you see how he moved through that smoke? So he walked in. This is excellent map awareness. Walked in, jumped on the box, and then peeked down for anyone that's planning, and then he instantly switches his crosshair to cat. So I mentioned this before, like, you got to know these maps like you know your own house, where I could literally blindfold you and you could walk to your house, walk to your bathroom and grab your shampoo without like running into anything, right? Like that's the kind of clarity and vision that you have in your head where you know where all the angles are, all the spacing, you know exactly how many steps it takes, where to turn, where to look, and where to, you know, put stuff, etc. That's a good molly there, but he missed it. He was trying to throw it right here, where you jump over, and then it's kind of an awkward throw. You got to jump and like time that release. That's a good nade that you can throw an H grenade or a molly because it stalls him from taking B ramp fast. So we got 2 players at A, 1 B, 1 mid. So EliGE is going to re-clear mid here. Throwing a flash so he can buy himself a little bit more time. So it looks like they're going to go for info play. So they're down 4-on-5. Ooh, nice headshot. Oh, and that... I don't know how that player got blind, but... that was a huge flash. I like this angle, instantly jumping up there to see if anyone's also jumping up. He's gonna re-clear mid to get info. So here's him at B, but he can't really do anything because he's solo HP. So what he has to do is wait for his teammate to activate, and his teammate's flanking, so EliGE is just kind of playing it slow, jiggle peeking, seeing if he can get anything here, but not. Oh, what a shot. Now he knows that the T knows where he is, so yeah, his teammate's gonna flank. So it's excellent patience by EliGE. He didn't make any noise. He didn't rush in, try to be a hero. He knows his teammate's flanking, so he just plays it slow, making sure that no one's pushing him. Hits a ridiculous shot, and then his teammate cleans up and wins it around. So that's a huge lesson there, or a huge thing. If your teammate's flanking, like has that big flank, just stay alive. If you want to make some noise and get a little bit of attention, so it's easier for him to flank, you can do that. Just don't make it obvious. Yeah, great patience, and what a shot there. Interesting double flash. He hasn't done that yet. Oh, and he's picking up another 2 flashes again. Okay. So maybe they felt like they were going to do something middle, and those double flashes there stalls them a little bit. Yeah, so they were right. They were going to do something mid, so now since he threw those 2 flashes, the T's kind of have to be like, wait, what's going on? Why there's 2 flashes? And it makes them use their nades to take mid because they're a little bit scared. So Lee's trying to figure out if there's anyone mid or not. When you're down in numbers like this, you need to kind of get some info plays so you can gamble and rotate over to the sites and kind of cheat a little bit. And he has to push this. Oh, it gets, what the heck? He was kind of blind. He just killed 3. Just rewind that. That was ridiculous. So a good flash there. It gets everyone on the ramp. Kills 1, kills a second, and then spray transfer. Wow, he's so good. So it's 2-on-1. So, oh, wow. So good. Like I said, his crosshair placement's perfect. Spray control out of control. And then being able to transition from like mid ramp to short right like that really quickly and shoot that last player. There's just mechanics are just world class. So that he got rewarded there for playing aggressively. They were down in numbers and he caught them off guard as they were pushing the site. Instead of playing passively and letting them get all this space and letting them get the angles. So you have to take those risks when you're low in numbers like that instead of letting them set up. All right, so he's sitting in the smoke here. Great crosshair placement, lets the player swing out into him. Now he's going to reset because his HP is low. And he's going to be the one that fakes B. And then the rest of the teammates are going to go A. Yeah, I'm not sure why the players are dying at A when he's here B. So I think that was a miscommunication. Or the CT pushed up and caught complexity off guard. Now they just have to go slow and hopefully get an entry here. And they could be set up anywhere, so you have to respect it. And he's going to go through his clearing sequence. He's going to clear all the angles because literally they could be anywhere. And nice off angle there. It's tough. So remember I mentioned earlier about this angle. It's just awkward because you have to jump up. And then, you know, when you're jumping, your gun's going to be inaccurate. So it's a nice little sneaky off angle right here. Okay, so we heard an opera and our teammate pushed him back. So he instantly swings, makes sure that he doesn't retake that angle. There's a smoke here, so now they're just going to take it slow. Okay, they're just going to push through because it's not likely that an opera pushed or an opera re-pushed that or like a rifle pushed through that. Oh, nice shot. Let's just rewatch that again, how clean that was. Boost, crosshairs right there as soon as he stands up. And now they're just going to throw their nades. Again, we don't need to just rush in there because we got to kill. Let's use our nades, nice, and take the site properly because there could be more here. Oh, and EliGE gets caught again at that same angle. because he knows he needs to cross so he can help his teammates. You need to get to this left side. Ideally, you can get to like over here, so you can hold this left angle, because if he doesn't cross, everyone's stuck here on the right hand side, and then the CTs have all this room over here on the right to re-clear and get the strong angles. Okay, I've got the same nade stack. We're listening. So we already drew out a molly, a nade, flash. And we're figuring out how many are here. Or is there two short? Is there two top? One top, one middle, one right. Obviously you want to watch for a repush. And he's also thinking, like, are they going to stay there? Or did they fall back? If the CTs are pushing aggressively and they're holding those deep angles like that, they have a lot of info. But if you kind of feel like they're spamming or shooting in a way where they aren't playing aggressively, maybe they're just kind of clearing those kind of middle angles, that's good. So we've got an exec here, B, got the molly, so there's no one on the left side, so they all have to be on the right side. And boom, a nice flash, and then he peeks. Great spray transfer. So I just want to rewind that here. So we know he killed one left. We know we threw a molly there on the left hand side. And then I'm just going to pause it for a sec. So this is where I would see beginners like, we got to kill. Let's take the site and just kind of rush in. But if you just pause for a few seconds here to make sure that you're nading the rotators. So we know they all have to be on the right hand side. So this is where you could throw a smoke, a molly, or flash, so you can cross this angle. So this is why we see EliGE waiting here for a few seconds. And then we hear the flash. Then he peeks out. Now that you can cross to the left-hand side safely. So that just slight hesitation, making sure you're retaking the site on the second time around. There's like a first hit, right? You hit the first time, you clear everyone on the left, then you know they're on the right-hand side. And that's when you throw your second set of nades, and then you've got the site. So a lot of great stuff there by EliGE. We saw why he's one of the best players in the world. Amazing crosshair placement, recoil control, all the aggression on CT side on that first half, getting all those info plays, amazing. On T side, taking that A ramp by himself, throwing all those nades, getting those entry kills. So just a phenomenal player. Love to watch him play. So that does it for this video. Hopefully it was helpful in some way. If it was, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to stay up to date.